Hi everyone and welcome to this show. I'm HamsterGamer101 and this is Witch Hunt. You're the Witcher 3... Witch Hunt Live? Sorry, Jesus. You're the Witcher 3 Wild Hunt live stream. Episode 4. So we are rapidly moving along with The Witcher. Just to preface, I am not just going to be playing the game this time because I was on YouTube today and I found this really fascinating story, and you know it's completely fictional. And hey Faith, and just as a preface, I do not claim this as my own. This is not my doing. I did not come up with the idea for this story. I did not partake in this story. It was basically a role play, right? But I did not. I found this. I did not participate in this. I did not even start this up. This was 3 years ago, so I don't know how I'm just discovering this now. But a little warning that this stream will be a lot darker than usual, just because of the sheer nature of this story. So I am offering you a disclaimer warning now. If you want to turn back, I won't hold it against you. But yeah, so we'll start the game and then I'll go into what the story actually is a little bit more. First off, another thing actually, I
see you.
Before I actually get into telling this story, I want to credit the person who found this. All credit
the
goes.
Witcher's contact in Velen was to be Hendrik, the Emperor's spy. Hendrik was operating incognito in that war-ravaged land. His mission, to gather intelligence about Ciri. Yet Geralt arrived too late. The Wild Hunt had reached Hendrik first. The Witcher learned nothing from the spy's corpse, but the Wraiths had failed to find his notes. Geralt read them, and knew that Ciri had been a guest of the Bloody Baron, a local warlord, and that she'd quarreled with a witch.
So yeah, yeah, sorry, this story is just really shaking me up. So, first off, all credit goes to Loie Lane, who does these kind of, like, she shares viral, creepy, horror, viral stories. So she is the one that drew my attention to this. And this terrified me, okay? So go subscribe to Loie Lane, because this is a big story and it has a lot of parts, and I want to make sure I don't mess anything, and I want to make sure I don't mess it up, I don't leave anything out. But in case I do, go watch Loie's video and it'll give you the whole story. Okay, so there is, or there was, I should say, a Twitter account. And as I said, this is 3 years ago, so I don't know how I'm just finding out about this now. I guess because that kind of content doesn't normally interest me. The only reason I'm as interested in it now as I am...
Bring out the gimp. Think the gimp's sleeping. Well, I guess you'll just have to go wake him up now, won't you?
Is, what was I saying? Yeah, I don't know how I've... Yeah.
One fucked up face.
There was a... Thank you! So yeah, there was a Twitter account that allegedly started... that surfaced round about 2017, so... As I said, 3 years ago, and it was, and it's weird, because, like, when I tell you what the account is, you wouldn't think that something dedicated to such a light-hearted topic could have such a dark meaning.
I'm fashioning a new model, two-piece.
What's gotten into you again?
Wait and see. Just need to join these with the rivets, then clamp them loosely. Pieces will move freely, won't they?
So, yeah, sorry. I don't know why I went quiet then. But,
How may I assist you?
So long.
yeah, so... So this account surfaced in, no, because I really want to tell this story. So this thing surfaced in roundabout, as I said, 2017, and, it was it was a page, or an account, I should say, by the name of Teletubbies Facts. Now, apparently it was to be a fact thing about the children's TV show Teletubbies. This is not what it ended up being. And, it's weird, because it's really interesting, because at first glance, if you analyse the tweets, as Loie Lane did in her video, at first they seem nothing more than troll tweets. You know, people are like... But the thing is, they're not even... The funny thing is, and this is probably the only humorous thing in this whole story, is, is the people who were trolling in this account, they weren't even trolling about Teletubbies, they were just trolling in general, you know, like, so, but then, this first tweet, and this was the one that kind of kicked off the story, and it says, "Look me in the eye, Sharon, I am your husband." And so then it goes dark, and like, initially, I was like, what? Like, when I first heard this, I responded with some measure of skepticism, because I was like, oh, it's just someone being stupid, you know. And, and so then it goes dark, and then there's even more troll tweets with, yeah, and then there's even more troll tweets with stuff saying like, "I will rip out your veins, use your blood as pasta sauce, and serve you your own vein spaghetti." So really dark stuff. And, but But it gets weirder. Because... Because then, after all these really dark tweets, you know, I can't remember all of them, so I'm only going to go over the ones that I really remember. And after the... And then after that, the account posts a picture of the Teletubby baby in the sun, and above it is the caption, "Harvest is coming." Harvest is coming, that's it. And a picture of the sun baby, that's it. So, like, none of us... Like, I didn't know what this was. I'm pretty sure the people who covered it at the time didn't know what this was. And... It's just so fascinating because, like, I don't even know what to say. But all I would say for sure is that no, because as I said, I really want to tell this story. Yeah, so after a bunch of these really, really dark tweets, an account by the name of Sharon Teletubby types, "What is this account, Dave? Please stop this. Please come home." And this is where we really start to get a sense that this Sharon is actually a person. You know, she's not just someone from a troll tweet. She is an actual person. And so after that, you get another tweet from this guy who we get Teletubbies updates tweets. "Leave me alone, Sharon, you cheater. I never should have married you." So we are getting from that this Sharon cheated on her husband Dave, and then Sharon responds by saying, you know, "I'm sorry, Dave, but I really miss you. Our kids really miss you. Come home." And this is where I recommend you turn back if you are not for the faint of heart. If you are faint of heart, because this is where it gets dark. And so the Teletubbies Facts account tweets back with, "Oh, I'm coming home. I'm coming home with a gun. You're all gonna see God tonight. You made me do this, Sharon." And then for 2 days, nothing. Absolutely nothing. Fast forward 2 days later, I'm sorry, I had to do the dramatic pause there. Okay, so fast forward 2 days later, and she said, "Oh, Sep, right. I'll quickly get you up to speed. There is something that I've become aware of recently, thanks to a YouTube channel. It was a viral horror story." Yeah, it was a viral horror thriller story, more like a roleplay really, that I became aware of thanks to another YouTube channel. Teletubbies Facts. Do me a favour, go watch. The woman's name is Loie Lane. Go watch her video and then come back, and then it'll make much more sense. Now, I think for those of you on my subscribe count, I just want to preface, a lot of you will think I'm making this up. I am not making this up. I'm not making this up. Those of you who have a Twitter, go on the account and try and find some of the stuff for yourself. Most of the stuff is gone now, but from what I hear, a different story with the exact same account has started up again. So I will also be doing some research on that and see if there is another story here. But yeah, so 2 days later, Sharon tweets, "Who is knocking on the door at 2 AM? Help me, I'm scared." Or words to that effect. I don't remember the exact words, as I said, but, and then in between that, you know, so after he sends the tweet threatening to come home with a gun, he posts another picture of the Sunbaby, with this time in black and white, and this time the caption says "Harvest is near." So there is some kind of harvest. I don't know what the harvest is. I haven't dug deep enough to try and figure out what this harvest is, but it's some kind of harvest. Faith, as I said, I want to tell this story, because it's just fascinating. Well, it will be worth it, trust me. So, yeah, there's actually one I forgot. There's actually a tweet I forgot to mention, because I'm talking so fast and I want to try and get every single little significant detail out there. There is one little detail I forgot. See, this is why I recommend you go and watch Loie Lane's video, because she is actually far more structured, she actually has all the pieces. She has all the pieces, so go to... But there was someone called Lisa, and and she tweeted something. This is actually about Teletubbies, which is kind of funny. It was like, Teletubbies blah 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 blah. They didn't say what it was. You know, Loie doesn't say what it was. I'll be coming back and forth to Loie quite a lot, because this is where I got most of this information. And so, yeah, this Lisa says, Teletubbies da da da, and then Dave tweets at her, If I were you, I'd stop talking before something happens to your 2 kids, Lisa. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, now back to Sharon. So, then there are more troll tweets with, a tweet that says, "We will kidnap and sacrifice children in the holy name of Satan. Their blood will drip from our mouths." Like, what is wrong with you? You know, like, I'm all for creating a dark Twitter roleplaying. Like, God knows some of the roleplays I have been involved in have gotten pretty dark, but never that dark. So, yeah. And then he's talking to someone and says, you know, obviously referring to Sharon, she took everything in the divorce. So Sharon and Dave are now divorced. And that's when she says, "The divorce had to be done, Dave. You were hurting me."
Damn ugly for a doll. The kind you'd stick with pins to hurt someone.
Like, oh my goodness. I am covered in goosebumps. I hate it, but that's the price you pay for a story that is so worth it. So yeah, apparently, as I said, I don't know whether I have got this all completely wrong or whether I've got it completely right. I'm going to say I'm wrong on this one, but just because, once again, I don't remember the tweets. Like, it would really help if I actually had the tweets in front of me right now. Like, if I would have been if I would have been curious enough to actually print those tweets out and actually be reading them right now, that would have helped. So suffice it to say that so after this, you know, like, Sharon Teletubby then tweets, "Put the gun down, Dave." And then we hear nothing from Sharon for a little while. But what is strange is that then the next day, Dave tweets something about his dad. You know, it said, "I've watched my dad lie on the sofa with a needle in his arm and his jaw go limp, and I couldn't help but smile. I hate you, Dad." And then a Twitter user by the name Scary Larry tweeted, "Nice tweet." And this is where it gets not even more scary, but even more interesting, because Dave tweet actually DMs this guy and messages him something in Russian, and then blocks him. So Larry puts this through Google Translate, and it says, Mockery is unacceptable. You are now on our list. Run. Let me just repeat that. Mockery is not acceptable. You are now on our list. Run. So then a couple of days later, Sharon's family take over her Twitter and ask, you know, they say, this is Sharon's family. We've managed to get into her account. If anyone has any information on her disappearance, let us know. Please get in touch and let us know. And then Teletubbies Fats quotes this and then replies to it with, "You'll never find her." Now, if you're still with me up to this point, you're going to think two things, and believe me, you are right with both of them. The two things you're going to be thinking is either one, I'm freaking confused, or two, I'm freaking scared. And do you know what? Both of them are the correct response, because I was both by this point. But as much as I was intrigued, I nearly turned the video off at this point. Like, you know, I am not one, like, I, like Faith, I love horror movies. I cannot get enough of horror movies. But there was just something about this that struck me different. I think it's because, like, at first, I thought it was real. Like, I thought this was someone actually making threats to people. But then Dave tweets Sarah's family saying, "I ate your daughter. If you liked the rest of her body, it's in the freezer in the basement. But if you ever try and find me..." Yeah. So yeah, Dave tweets, "I ate your daughter, but if you like the rest of her body, it's in the freezer in the basement. But if you ever try and find me, I will blow my fucking brains out." Basically threatening to kill himself if anyone tries to find him. To which the account then tweets him, "Dave, just make it easier on yourself." Or, "Dave, just surrender. Just surrender yourself, Dave. Let's make this easy." And so then Dave tweets back saying, "Okay, I'm surrendering. I'll be at that. I'm driving to mine and Sharon's house where you're all at right now. Be there in about 20 minutes, and then something in Russian." And what we find out is that what he tweeted in at the end in Russian was, "Run." Yeah. Run. In Russian. I don't really know what the significance of the Russian is. Like, I don't know whether this guy is actually Russian, just living in the United States, or whether, I don't know, or whether it's a scare tactic. I genuinely do not know, and honestly, I didn't think to dig into it too deep. It's weird because You know, a lot of people were like, oh my god, this is someone committing horrible crimes. Why isn't anyone doing anything? And now I think we're far enough into the story for me to have to reiterate, this is fake. This is not real. This is absolutely fake. And I have to admit, I thought it was real. That's why I was so scared, because I was like, oh my god, you know, like... But then, apparently, the police take control of Sharon's account, and they say that Dave...
So Siri was here.
And they say that Dave took his own life.
A spinning top. Gretka's toy.
And then,
The Natural Obscurity of Curses by Lydia van Bredevoort. Where'd Siri get this?
and then so yeah, after the police take control of Sharon's account saying that Dave took his own life, the Teletubbies Fact account then tweets, "You thought it was that fucking easy. I am not human. I am the devil himself. Sharon's flesh fuels me. You will all pay for your sins." Yeah. Yeah.
What are you looking at? Stop bothering us poor folk.
Yeah. And at this point, like, I was covered in goosebumps. Like, I was cold. I was shaking. It was, oh my god. So it appears to me that what we've got here is, you know, he later does a few tweets about how he has MPD, multiple personality disorder, but for me it is so much more than that. It's... Anyway, there is one more interesting piece of the story, and then we can actually move on to more light-hearted subjects. So then somebody named Gary assumes control of one of the accounts. I don't remember which one, but and says that, well, first it's revealed that it's his cousin, but then Gary definitely, that the man who shot himself was Dave's cousin, but then Gary does say it was him, and that he, after giving him the login details to Teletubbies Facts, that Gary either had the option of watching him shoot himself, or he would shoot Gary and then shoot himself. And that is pretty much as interesting as the story gets, because after that, it was all about exposing it as fake, and roleplay, and fun, and yeah. But whatever, I had a blast, and if you would like me to cover more stories like this, there is one that is not quite as dark as this, but just as fascinating, then like, comment and subscribe, and I will do more content exactly like this. Anyway, moving on to something more light-hearted and fun.
Fresh flowers. He expects them to return any minute. Takes hope.
What? I just like doing that. Alright. Oh, cool. Oh, really? Oh my god. Where is this book that I'm meant to be? Oh my god, this is annoying me.
Walls a different color. Something used to hang here. That painting? Right size. The Baron and his wife. Look happy enough. What's this? Gotta wonder who wanted to hide the hole. And what's on the other side.
Oh my god, why won't it let me go down? Oh.
Dedication to the Baron and his wife. Seems they had friends in high places in Vizima.
Okay, so now what?
Mangled bit of candlestick. Someone smashed it against the wall and broke clear into the wardrobe. Getting interesting. Might be more traces of fighting. Gotta look around.
No? Well, I hope not.
Rest of the candlestick. And wine stains. Somebody smashed a bottle. From Toussaint. Yeah, Herveloos. Scent hasn't died. Wonder where it'll lead me.
I'll be back in 1 second, guys, because I'm dying for the bathroom. Alright.
Damn, trail breaks off. Could find something else, though. Spruce wood. Smells of juniper incense. Some sort of folk talisman. Protective. Question is, against what? Won't find much else here.
Talk to the Baron about what you found. Okay, but where is... Oh, he's right in front of me.
Pause.
Oh!
Oh, right, okay, it's because he's not on this floor.
Well, bring out the gimp.
Think the gimp's sleeping.
Well, guess you'll just have to go wake him up now, won't you?
So mad at he's trying to grip me. chat? No, with me. My head's a twirling with hunger. Ah! Oh!
Alright, now what?
And he's always drinking.
Oh my god, where is this guy?
Yeah, bud.
Aww.
Get out of my sight. Where'd you come from?
Where is this prick?
What's the rush?
Little prick.
You what?
Fuck. Sheathe the blade, mate. Up to it. No foolishness now.
Charming.
Not looking good, I tell you. Oh, hold on.
Oh my god, where is he?
Hey? Pale as outy shite.
Oh my, I'm looking.
Keep that razor. Looking to start a row, were you?
There are a lot of them beasties you know.
Well, it's annoying. I don't know where he is.
Oh! Fake! You're pale as outy shy.
Oh. I'm not gonna lie, this is pissing me off now. If he's been upstairs the whole time, I will lose my shit. Oh my god, he has. I've been looking in the wrong place.
Roots are gonna rot my gut. What do you want?
Done poking around?
Found a doll in Tamara's room. Tell me about it.
What could possibly be so interesting about a doll, Witcher?
Looks like it might have been used for some sort of black magic. Tamara got it.
Black magic? Are you balmy? I made it for her. She was 4, perhaps 5 winters old. We were in Vizima on market day, and she saw the sorceress, Triss Merigold. Insisted she must have a doll just like her. Couldn't afford a thing of that sort, so I made the doll with my own hands.
So it is supposed to be Triss. Yeah, I see it now. Eerie. Looks just like her.
Doesn't it? Time's taken a bit of a toll, but overall it continues to impress.
You got something to fall back on if things don't work out with Nilfgaard.
Sounds of a fight in the room.
Found signs of a fight in the room. Know anything about that?
A fight? What are you talking about?
Someone was attacked. Probably your wife or daughter. Whoever it was tried to defend themselves with a candlestick. Missed the attacker. Punctured the wall instead. They tussled too.
I don't know nothing about this. That night, I was drunk. Don't remember a thing. They were gone by the time I awoke.
Doubt you were the only ones in the castle. Maybe one of your men heard something?
3 times I asked those bastards if they'd seen anything, heard anything. Nothing. Not a one of them.
Alright.
Whole landing smells of wine. Tell me anything about that?
One of the lads, must be. Lushes, one and all.
Give your men Ervelus?
Oh, damn it. I might have spilled it. I told you I was good and marinated that night. What does it matter? Stench of wine in plenty of corn around the castle.
Recognize this amulet?
Yes. Anna began wearing it a time ago.
Any idea where she got it?
None.
Any witches or cunning women in the area?
Pella. Old Coop lives near Blackbow. And there's a cunning woman in Midcopse, but I know little about her. She's only recently arrived. If Anna were to see someone, she'd choose the Pella, not the woman. Anna was wary of strangers, newcomers.
Alright.
Ought to have a chat with this Peller.
Fair warning, he's a hard man to talk to. Rumour has it he killed his own father with an axe as a lad, then went batty. Now they say he sees ghosts and ploughs his goat.
Not really interested in his hobbies. Just want to ask about the amulet.
Maybe I should send my man to the creek. Might catch something.
Well, bring out the gimp.
Gimp's sleeping.
Well, guess you'd...
I'm a bad ass. I'm a bad ass.
Flowing hangover.
What, that song?
What are ye looking at?
I'll tell you.
Bothering us.
And that one. Oh, Bangladesh.
Boy, lads, we fancy an outing to find that sheepy.
In the Smiths, lass. Get tooth, mate.
Not so fast, Roach.
I'm talking about the Shrieker, wreaking havoc in the peasants' coops now.
You barmy. Oh, we got us a hero looking to save the common folk.
No.
I need a good plough.
No.
Go, go.
Did I say you could have a drink, Roach?
Hey,
You-
Run, Roach. Move it.
Oh, now you choose to...
Giddy up.
Faithless, move it. Can't seem to catch my breath.
Quite the work my man's got, eh? Not half bad.
Come on, Roach.
It weren't for our fair uncles ruling the wild.
Got
Hey,
their
yeah.
asses whipped on you, noble rat whore. You surprised? They've tried to dance with Witcher.
No, they didn't try to dance with the Witcher, they tried to fight me.
Blasphemers, dog's blood, should all be flogged, legs torn from their asses.
Oh, sweet boy, have mercy. Take pity on an old woman.
Hunger's turned this one pale. Help an old feeble woman.
What's wrong?
T'other night, blasphemers, pox take and profane the shrine to Verna the Merciful. Shrine's gotta be repaired, else Verna will take umbrage. Our cows will croak, our kitties will be covered in warts, and our dogs will get the mange.
Sorry, don't have time for this.
Boils sprout on your foreskin. You look awful.
Yeah, you try fighting... You try fighting monsters for as long as for as long as he has. I don't think you can look too fucking good either. No, you can't. I'm sorry.
And whosoever finds the barrel old bugger, you'll see.
Hey there.
Scabies.
Strays wandered our way.
Sod off, freak.
What do you want?
Want to talk to the Peller.
Too late. We've got dibs on a chat with him. A long one.
Get the hell out.
Now.
And here I thought we'd have a day without corpses. Herb Major's paid top coin for the special bits of rare creatures. Wonder how much we'll get for his eyes.
That'll never work. Stand still,
Are you kidding me? That's my time to get you in the mood then, huh? Because I'm fighting. It's funny, I've actually got myself a little bit of beard growth going on right now. I said I've got a little bit of beard growth going on right now. I'm developing a beard. Oh, okay. No, I was just looking at the screen and I was like, why is it taking so long?
We'll get the old bugger, you'll see. Bastard deserves to act.
A beard!
What of that shark he told Hendrik to eat. Let him blow his guts out of his arm. Little prick.
Sod off, freak.
What do you want?
Want to talk to the Peller.
Too late. We've got dibs on a chat with him. A long one.
Get the hell out.
Now.
And here I thought we'd have a day without corpses. Herb Major's paid top coin for the special bits of rare creatures. Wonder how much we'll get for his eyes.
Pull the rope. Stand still, damn it.
No! Oh. I want to... Oh, okay, I was pressing the wrong button. Are you kidding me? I love this game, but the combat can get annoying.
Some strays wandered our way.
Don't bother me. What do you want?
Want to talk to the Peller.
Too late. We've got dibs on a chat with him. A long one.
Get the hell out. Now.
And here I thought we'd have a day without corpses. Heard Majors pay top coin for the special bits of rare creatures. Wonder how much we'll get for his eyes.
Let's dance.
Whoa!
Hendrik's friends all worked up.
And that is how we do it, my friends. Okay, I'm sorry. I know this is going to get annoying that I have to do this every time I pass one. I'm sorry, I just like doing that.
Hey, anybody home? Open up, it's safe now.
Devils. Who do they bring? What seek ye?
I need your help.
Oh, a man. Nay, a wolf. Grey, though not old. 'Tis he the Peller awaits.
What?
You were expecting me.
Aye, as the bones declared I should. They shall come whose stench is rape and death, but the wolf shall disperse them, the white wolf. And thus he comes. Omens never lie.
Yeah, well, I need your help.
Recognize this? Made of spruce wood, strong smell of juniper, designed to protect someone.
Freshly cut spruce sprinkled with goat's blood, then tempered with an incense of earth, smoke and juniper. For Anna, to protect her.
Protect? Actually, yeah, you make it.
You make the amulet?
Aye, sure 'twas the Peller. After the way of his forefathers, over still water in the light of a full moon. Proper as amulets go. It protected well. Should never have taken it off.
Protect? From what?
So, designed to protect her. From what?
Oh, the besieged she was, evil all around, wanting to possess her. Old magic, born of oblivion, from dark sources emerged.
Old magic? Can you be more specific?
'Tis not for mouth speech, nor for the touch. A small protective charm, not a thing more a Peller could do.
I'm working for Anna and her daughter.
Anna and her daughter are missing. Know where they are?
Nay, nay. Peller don't know. But the spirits could know. The Peller will augur, the spirits ask.
Spirits. Great. Fine with me. Long as I know where to look, where to find them.
Lost, must be found. Princess! None better than Princess for finding things.
Princess? Which princess?
Princess, my goat! She's fled.
Those men must have scared her off. Can we get back to the auguring?
Without the goat, impossible. No goat, won't work.
Will you help me if I bring the goat back?
Princess, where have you got to, girl?
Fine. I'll get your goat.
The bell, the little bell's ringing. She loves it. Ring, ring, and she will follow. But for a while. But beware of wild strawberries. Raspberries, too.
Yeah, treacherous as beasts go. I always keep an eye out for them.
Where is he? Oh, there he is. Roach, come on. Come on, boy. Get on the fucking horse.
Not so fast, Roach.
What do you mean? He hasn't even moved yet. Jesus. Oh, no. Sorry, did you seriously just try it? No. Great, now I have to wait about 5 minutes for it to load. Oh, okay.
Move it.
So now I can actually afford to tangle with them.
Whoa there, Roach. That stench.
Whoa!
Hey there. This way, I think. Another clue. There you are. Here, goat. Here, princess. Hoofed and horned. Should have hoofed and horned. Should have known it would be stubborn.
Come on.
Come on, let's go see the Peller. Should have guessed as much. What's a witcher compared to a patch of wild strawberries? Come on, take you back to the Peller. Misses you something awful. Do I really have to keep ringing this bell for you to follow? Come on, damn it.
Hey-ya!
Bear! Run, you stupid piece of shit! Where the hell did you go?
Whoa, boy! Hey, bitch! Oh. Wait, you leave Roach alone. Is that your best shot? Now let me show you mine. Woo! No. Uh-uh. I do care, I'm just a little busy right now. Don't know why I needed to say that, but okay, now I can talk. Hey! Calm down.
Do I really have to keep ringing this bell for you to follow?
They're gonna sacrifice this goat, aren't
You're
they?
no roach, but I bet we could be friends in time. You've got that all-important quality every roach has to have. You don't talk much.
Princess, flee not from the pillar, for there are wolves about. Goat of mine, dearest, sweetest goat.
Happy for you, but I'm kinda in a hurry. Anna and Tamara, they might be in danger.
The White Wolf helped the Peller, and so the Peller shall help him. Blood. We need blood. A living being.
No!
Fine. Be right back. Will this do?
Perfect, don't be like that, I can talk to you now.
There is God. Blood. I see blood. Whose? No Anna. No Tamara. Just the child. A child that lives not, yet did not die.
No enough.
It's over? Is that it?
That is it.
Spirits had nothing more to say? Like where they went or where they are now?
You came for an augury, and augur I did. They're gone, the child remains.
You mentioned a child. Whose?
Why, Anna's.
Anna was pregnant?
She was, and she miscarried.
Baron didn't mention it.
Afraid, perhaps, or ashamed, or forgetful. Or perhaps he had no wish to remember.
Baron have anything to do with this? Actually, sorry, no, you know all this how?
Anna tell you all this? Did she come here after it happened?
Nay, not Anna. 'Twas the omens told me.
Great, so I can be sure it's true.
The omens need not your faith to be true. It is you who needs the omens to lead you to truth.
Baron have anything to do with this?
The Baron have anything to do with his wife's miscarriage?
Foul-tempered he is, and he's a fondness for hooch.
No doubt makes his temper even fouler. Did he abuse his family? Anna came to you, you must have noticed something.
The Pella's old, near blind, but Princess came and licked her hand.
So what?
She's a wise beast. Only comes to those who suffer.
The child, what happened to it?
What happened to the child?
In a grave thrown, without rite or ceremony, it awoke. Now it wanders, it seeks vengeance.
A botchling.
White wolf, wise wolf, catch the botchling. The botchling will help, lead the wolf to the loved ones.
Botchlings suck the blood of pregnant women and eat their fetuses. They don't help.
'Tis a being cursed, and witches lift curses. If the white wolf can't lift it, he should bring me its blood. Blood will always find kindred blood.
Why do you want its blood?
Blood, blood, blood. It binds men for all ages, the living and the dead.
Sure, but what do you want to do with it?
At times, a century is too short for two brothers to reconcile. One dies before things are set right. The other then brings his blood to the Pella.
And what does the Peller do?
He awaits Forefathers' Eve. He mixes the blood with milk, herbs, and hen's feet. He drinks to reconcile the dead with the living. There shall be no Forefathers' Eve this year. But we'll find a way, all the same.
Heard of one witcher who lifted a botchling's curse. Never tried it myself, though. I know you need to bury it under the threshold.
And give it a name. Perform the Ein Roin.
The ritual of naming. That's an elven custom.
Human, elven, dwarven, ancient. Spirits have no race. They honor not its meaning. Win a spirit's favor, and the spirit shall aid you. Ask, and it will answer. Seek, and it will show you the way.
I hear you right. You mentioned Forefathers' Eve. Pretty old custom. Thought it had died out.
Death lurks in every bog and puddle round here. Folk know they could die, their earthly matters unresolved. Then they require help, or they'll not know peace. Forefathers' Eve must be performed. Light the tallow candles to lead them through the dark. Call them by name, appease their regrets. Only then may they depart in peace.
I need to know where the botchling is.
Whatever I do, I gotta find the botchling first.
Seek it at midnight. near the grave that lies empty.
If what you say is true, the Baron ought to know where that grave is.
Botchlings. Yeah, I'm fine.
That's it, Roach.
I'm just not comfortable with having to kill a kid, even if it is cursed. No, of course not. I just said I'm just not comfortable with having to kill a child, even if said child is cursed.
Slower.
Move, Roach.
Run, Roach.
Right, I'll just talk to the Baron and then that's where I'm going to put a bookend on it for today.
Lightning strike.
Oh, shit.
Not so fast, Roach. Giddy up. Whoa!
Wait, missed. Ugh.
Run, Roach. Whoa!
Quick, go!
Can you kill them all? Literally save us.
Move!
Oswin? Where's Oswin? Anyone seen him?
Believe I saw him heading to the stable.
What?
Fire. You blind? Nobody willing to put it out?
Ain't that simple. Most are afraid. Baron flies into a rage. He takes no prisoners.
My brother's in the stable. We've got to save him. He'll burn alive. Him and the horses.
Alright.
See what I can do.
Hurry now, quick!
I can't get in. Unless...
Shit, damn it. Fire's spreading. Gotta hurry.
Huh.
Can't get out! Roof collapsed! Coming to get you.
Okay, move! Go! Go! Go!
We've a hero in our midst. The horses! Why, I'm prepared to forgive you the drubbing you gave those pricks at the crossroads.
I know your wife miscarried. Was that before or after you beat her to a pulp?
What the fuck are you suggesting?
Don't play me for a fool. You'd been beating them for years. Finally, they'd had enough and fled. Sound about right?
Ah!
They ran from you, didn't they?
Lying prick!
Come on.
I love you too. Alright. I don't know why I can't just take a sword to him, personally. Anyone who beats up their wife has it coming. Oh.
They ran from you, didn't they?
Lying prick!
We need to talk. Sit down. You beat them.
I never laid a finger on Tamara. Not once.
And on Anna?
That's another story. She always knew how to spark my ire.
Expect me to believe you were a loving father to Tamara after that scene in the courtyard?
You're free to believe whatever you wish, but she was always the apple of my eye. She had the run of the place, ask anyone. She'd ride the horses, hunt with the men, at times join them on their rounds. And they'd send for her when I flew into a rage, for only she could calm me.
Make it sound like she led a charmed life. If that's the case, why'd she run?
I'd hardly need you if I knew.
Your wife, how'd she make you angry? Too much salt in the soup? Socks never darned?
20 years we've known each other. She's seen me drunk and sober. She was there to greet me when I returned the victor. She was there to patch me up in defeat. Like no other, she knew where to press, where to pinch, so it would hurt.
You beat her? For that? For criticizing you?
Oh, Witcher, you haven't a clue, have you? Well, perhaps I shall tell you about it one day. One day, but not today.
You knew they ran away.
You knew they had run away from the start.
Yes, I knew.
Why didn't you tell me? Wasted my time.
Say I had. Say I'd said I had troubles. Couldn't control my wife, my daughter. What kind of flaccid prick would you take me for?
Gotta admit, I do think you're a prick. Not because you couldn't control them, but because you drove them away.
What?
Don't play the idiot. You gave them no choice.
Anna and I... It wasn't as it seemed. Seems.
So tell me how it really was.
All right, I'm all ears. Tell me what happened. The truth this time.
I'd been soaking myself 3 days straight. Anna came to me, said they were leaving. I begged them to stay. She refused to hear it. I tried to stop her. She wriggled like an eel. We struggled. She fell. Last blasted thing I remember. Woke up in the morn, breeches heavy with my own piss. A large bump on my head. Sadly, they were gone. Know what that's like, Witcher? No. How the fuck could you? I was left with nothing. Nothing! Only the bottle.
Tamara present for all this? She's seen the quarrel?
Through the doorway, perhaps. She didn't enter the room. Shame, too. Things might have turned out differently. The sight of her always calmed me.
Signs of a fight in the room. Hole in the wall, wine all over the landing. Was that you?
Aye. We tussled. She tried to whack me on the noggin with a candlestick, but kept missing. Hit the wall and a pillar instead. I staggered backwards onto the table, spilled the wine, slipped and tumbled. Anna used that moment to flee. She rushed down the stairs, still clutching that damn candlestick. I caught her on the landing. We fell. I thought I had her. Then she turned and smacked me in the head. I blacked out. Don't know what happened next. When I came to, I was alone.
What happened next?
What happened next?
Next, it only got worse. I awoke at sunset, not knowing how many days had passed. Thought it was all a ploughing, drunken nightmare. And then I went to the bedchamber, and Anna was not there. Instead, there was blood everywhere. I knew. She'd miscarried. My breath short, my throat locked. I neared the bed and saw it. It lay there, a tiny thing, defenceless, on bloodied sheets, dead. And it was my doing.
Seen a lot of dead in my time, but that must have been hard.
Unspeakably so. My legs gave out. I saw fields of corpses at Sodden. Saw witches burn in Maribor. But compared to this, all that was a rabbit's prick alongside a great oak. And the guilt is all mine.
We don't know that yet. The amulet and a war could be linked somehow. Maybe the fact that she lost it. What did you do with the child?
Wrapped it in a clean sheet and buried it.
Just like that?
Damn you! I gave no thought to a funeral. It was a horror. I wanted it to end. That child had been my dream. I told Anna, the little one, our little one, to make things right. Yet she died before she could be born. Understand, Witcher? My child was dead.
I feel your pain.
I sympathize. I do.
Thank you. And know that I hope you find your Ciri.
Deal we made means I need to find Tamara and Anna first. Just so happens your unborn daughter might help us do that.
What? How?
Sometimes miscarried fetuses, if they don't get a proper burial, turn into botchlings.
Into fucking what?
A cursed creature that draws strength from killing pregnant women. Once it's strong enough, it attacks those who scorned it.
But how? How does it know?
Blood ties. They're a strong bond. A bond I want to use to find your family.
How?
One of two ways. Legends claim you can bury a botchling under the family's threshold, perform a ritual, and turn it into a lubberkin. That's a sort of, hob, a guardian spirit that could lead me to your family.
And the other way?
We kill it and draw some blood. Take that to the Peller and he does the rest.
Do not kill my child. It's suffered enough already. Lift the curse that it may finally rest in peace.
Whatever we do, we gotta find the botchling first.
I'll show you where I buried her, and I'll dig the grave at my threshold.
If it turns out we can't transform the botchling into a lubberkin, they can bury us in it. Handy either way.
Let's do this.
The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight, at midnight.
Then wait here with me. Near midnight, I'll take you to where I buried her.
Get word to the common folk. Ought to stay in their homes tonight and draw a line of salt outside their doors. And try to sober up.
Do I take a shovel to dig up the grave?
Take it. You'll need it, but not for that.
Oh my god. I'm so sorry, guys.
A bit further. Follow me.
Yes.
Child a name?
No. Why would we?
Mistake. Names are powerful seals.
Yes, I was. Oh my god, that hit me. It's weird, there's been emotional moments in games before, but that one hit me much differently.
Damn it, will you relent? I'm ploughing now I've done wrong.
Good. The grave's dug up and empty.
What's that mean?
It's
Watch
already
things on the
on the
prowl.
prowl. Oh shit!
Look!
Take it in your arms, quick.
And if it goes guaranteed, it'll bite us in the arse before we know it.
Keep screaming and it will turn rabid. It's calm for now.
Bloody hell. What happens when it gets plowing restless?
It'll bite through your jugular, and you'll bleed to death before I can help. Tell me if it starts wriggling. I'll calm it with magic. Pick it up. Take it in your arms.
Merciful gods.
Back to the fortress.
What? With this?
As I recall, you were the one wanted to test the old legends, change it into a lubberkin.
Oh, fuck.
Faith, it's a fantasy game, of course it won't. The weird thing is, it doesn't seem scared of us.
Spectres. Watch them scent attracted them.
No.
Something fierce. Can't hold it. Calm it somehow. Oh. Quiet now. But what do you want to do with it?
Me? Nothing. This is your job. Told you, gotta bury it under the threshold. If the tales are true, by tomorrow it'll be a lubberkin. From then on, it'll watch over your house, help me find your family.
Yes, it's a botchling. Doesn't mean it's evil. Oh, not again!
Need to hurry.
On with it.
Damn it! I know, leave the poor kid alone. It's not her fault she's ugly. Are you kidding? I have to do all that again?
You give the child a name?
No. Why would we?
Mistake. Names are powerful seals.
Here's the spot.
Chose a lovely spot.
Damn it, will you relent? I'm ploughing now I've done wrong.
Good. The grave's dug up and empty.
What's that mean?
Botchling's on the prowl.
Look!
Take it in your arms, quick.
And if it goes Garrity, it'll bite us in the arse before we know it.
Keep screaming, it will turn rabid. It's calm for now.
Bloody hell. What happens when it gets plowed restless?
It'll bite through your jugular, and you'll bleed.
Because it's
Pick
dead?
it up. Take it in your arms.
Merciful gods.
Back to the
Alright.
fortress.
Come on. It's hitting me!
As I recall, you were the one wanted to test the old legends and change it into a lubberkin.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, fuck indeed.
Shit!
No! No, it ain't happening.
Can't be.
Oh, for God's sake. Alright, here's what we're going to do. As soon as it loads, we're going to just stop it there. Although it's auto-saved, so with a little bit of luck. Alright guys, well that is it for tonight, but before I go, if you like what I do here and would like to see me do more, then just like, comment and subscribe. I will be back tomorrow with more The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, but until then, I've been Hamster Gamer 101. This has been Witch Hunt Live, and I will see you guys tomorrow.